So this is the conclusion of this foolishness.
And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie?
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is part 2 of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, the season 4 reunion. You know what? They probably could have really did this all in one. As usual, they could have did it all in one episode. It just kind of, I was like, whatever. You know what I mean? It was really whatever. We had this performance by Keisha Cole. I don't know what that whole performance situation was about. I think the song is the wrong song for what they're actually doing. You know what I mean? It's a Love and Hip Hop reunion. So for her to sing Incapable I just didn't get it. I'm like, you're literally singing this mid-tempo, real ballady type of song. It's kind of weird. It just was kind of low. You know what I mean? It's like a party atmosphere, but the song's not. And literally, they were sitting around there, and I thought they all were kind of looking kind of bored. Personally, they were looking kind of bored. Then she had this dance break, and I was like, no, Keish. And they gave us the full shot of her with them boots. I said, girl, where's you going with them boots, child? If you don't take them boots off. I didn't get it. I didn't care for the performance. Sorry, Keish. I didn't care for that. This was your big thing this season? No, ma'am. Not even Booby looked entertained. Like, it was just boring. It was kind of boring. Anyway, when we first started in, the whole cast rallied around Ray, Mr. Ray, after, Zell attacked him. And they literally, funny enough, the cast all turned on Zell. And everybody was so disgusted by his behavior, except for Alexis. Baby Alexis sat back there in that little booth and kikied and cackled and laughed. Then she tried to backpedal a pussy pop when they said, why were you laughing when he attacked him? Well, I wasn't laughing at him attacking him. I was laughing at him going over to get the... No, you wasn't, bitch. You were laughing when he attacked him. Hey, when he gave him this, honey, you got the kikiing and falling off the chair. Now stop that. Then she sat and laughed when Moniece and Cisco got into it. I said, well, look at her. She was just kikiing. She was just having herself a good old time. And she kind of, I'm going to tell you what she reminded me of back there laughing like that. You know the little monkeys with the cymbals? That was her back there clapping and laughing. Little monkey with the cymbals. I said, girl, she's a hot-ass mess. So somebody's going to get you, girl. Somebody's going to get you. Anyway, as we had all that go on, Ray said he's going to press charges on Zell. Everybody had something bad to say about Zell. Nikki and Masika got all into it. It was kind of weird. Like, literally, like, Masika, you have it out with everybody. You like taking over Moniece's spot. Anyway, then they went to the whole thing with Brooke and Booby. We just had to relive it all again. It just was. It was what it was. Brooke basically told everybody that she's basically celibate, and she hasn't been taking her panties off for anybody. That Marcus has never actually screwed her. Child Safari was given. Neither do I. But, it is what it is. So we had that whole thing. Then Keisha was instigating. Keisha was giving, because when I seen Booby and Brooke kissing, they was kissing with like some type of passion between them. And I think they should just explore it. And Nina's like, well, girl, you look like you trying to trying to hook it up, and she's like, yeah, Safari gonna jump in and say, well, I think that Keisha should kiss Marcus. And Keisha was like, yeah, I think so. I was like, oh shit. So y'all got a lot of mess going on there. A whole lot of mess. And Marcus gonna get up off the couch like Keisha, oh yeah. I said, child, it's all going on out there in Hollywood. I said, okay. Then, you know, they were going through all what was going on. Then Marcus tried to get a little cute with Nina. Did y'all catch that? And Nina shut that shit right down. He said, well, Miss Parker, I don't appreciate the way you kind of saying things. She said, so, Mr. Black, where we going? Where we going with this? I said, oh, that Nina don't play no game. She ain't for that bullshit. She like, you don't want it with me, honey. I said, okay. And that's the other thing. Like, I made comments on my last review about Nina's jumpsuit and that it was nice. It was weird. It went the opposite way. Her jumpsuit looked really cute when she was sitting down. When she stood up, then I didn't like it. And usually things lose its zeal when you sit. I didn't get it. When she was standing up, when she introduced Keisha Cole, I was like, I don't like that jumpsuit. I don't like how that's fitting. But it looked cute when she was sitting down. Weird. The color was still pretty, and her hair looked really, really nice. Her hair makeup looked real nice, so whatever. We'll give her a pass. Then Bridget and Brooke got going at it. Soon as Bridget and Brooke got started, Keisha got up and moved her seat. Like, you whores won't be fighting and swinging around me and carrying on, because I was really surprised that they didn't actually go to blows. Because Bridget is messy. Bridget's messy, and I felt like at a point that Brooke probably should have smacked Bridget 1 or 2 times. She had a lot to say. Then she tried to convince us that she didn't do nothing with Booby except for kiss him. Girl, you're lying. You're lying, and you already led us to believe exactly what you did, honey. You had Booby in and on you, honey. Whatever. Say what you want, girl. We don't believe you. Then Uncle Fester showed up. That Cisco need to be gone. He needs to be gone. Are you kidding me? Get on there. And I'm like, he's like the bitchiest of everybody there, males and females. He got on there cussing out Moniece. She cussed his ass out too and blasted him. She blasted him, let him know you ain't shit. But he got on there cussing and fussing with her. Then he was going to hit her. He was going to take and had a pillow. He going to throw a pillow. They was like, oh, wait a minute now. You going to hit her with a pillow, dude? And Moniece was looking like, I wouldn't do it if I was you. I said, She was so unbothered. Like, go ahead and hit me and I bet I tear your ass up. I said, all right, honey. That damn Moniece was ready to set Uncle Fester on fire. I said, okay. But I couldn't believe him. But I said that before. I think he's a clown. I definitely think he's a woman beater. And he just needs to go away. I just don't need to see no more of him. I'm just sick of him. Then he starts cussing out Nikki. And y'all know I don't even like Nikki. But he's cussing her out, telling her, don't try to do me like that. You know I was fucking you. I'm like, what? Get Mona. Hey, Mona. Get rid of Uncle Fester. Do you understand? Now, we're sick of it. Him and Hazel E could take the same Uber and get the fuck out of here. Both of them. Mess. Then he had to try to get in there and try to cause some tension between Moniece and Tierra. You bitch. Why don't you go somewhere and sit down? He's a mess. Then there was a part on there where that damn Nina asked Safari when Chanel West Coast and Ugly Hazel got into it. Why did he just get out of the way? And he said, well, my mom told me, when 2 women get to arguing and scrapping, you get out of the way and mind your business. And Nina was like, oh, okay. He gonna say, well, no, my mom really didn't say that, but, I said, he just is stupid. He is stupid. Then he had the nerve to, you know, whenever it was all over, they told us the Safari's leaving. He's going back to New York. And he actually dropped a little tear and told me he liked everybody and he's going to miss them. And I thought that was actually sincere because I could actually imagine that he's telling the truth. He literally has been there for 2 seasons. Safari hasn't gotten into it with anyone really too much. Ugly Hazel, but that she don't count with her old fucked up ass. But he didn't really get into it with anybody, and everybody basically likes him, and he's just so silly and he's so funny. You know, I believe it was really sincere. He's really going to miss hanging out with them, and he just take the fun with him wherever he go because he's simple as hell, cute ass. Anyway, but that's it. That wrapped the season, and it's over with, and that's it. And then next Monday we'll be starting back with New York. I'll be reviewing, but, you know, New York for me always seems to be a little boring, but whatever. We're on it. All right, y'all. Catch y'all later.